Yo, YouTube, what's crack-a-lack-a-jack smacking? It's Wolfman video back on MyGM, and the first team we are taking on are the 76ers, the same team the Knicks barely escaped in double overtime yesterday on Martin Luther King Day. Crazy game. Carmelo Anthony shot terrible, came up with some clutch shots though. Also, Kristaps Porzingis got injured, and Ish Smith had a pretty great game at the end, even though he also shot terrible for the game. But overall, it was a great game on Martin Luther King Day, and this day, we have a big lead, and we are taking them to the fourth quarter. 6:25 left, we're tied at 65. Oh, give me that steal up the court. Carmelo actually had a really rough outing yesterday versus the Sixers. I mean, he did come off an ankle injury, missed 2 games, and we should have probably won the 2 of those games before versus the Nets and versus the Grizzlies. Those are 2 winnable games right there. But of course, Marc Gasol went off and they released the moments card for Marc Gasol, which was an amethyst. Oh, don't jump while you're jumping. Carmelo is gonna get that animation all the time. They've also released the Kemba Walker diamond card, and he dropped 52 points, I believe, yesterday. It was either 52 or 53. But man, we've already had a couple of 50-point game performances by Stephen Curry, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, now Kemba Walker. So he's gotten a diamond card, which is crazy because Kemba Walker diamond card is actually pretty good. If you see the stats, get that out of here. Hassan Whiteside protecting the paint. Porzingis, I see you. Oh, Porzingis got a mismatch. I got this. Why is this guy trying to take a charge? Look at that. I can't even shoot. Why can't I shoot? I can't move either. Let's pass it right past the Porzingis. Actually, Whiteside's open in the paint. Oh, you gotta get in there to dunk. Oh, draws the foul. And one. Hassan Whiteside proving his worth already in the first game. That can't go in. Give me the rebound by Carmelo. But how's the Eastern Conference looking right now, man? I mean, it's a tough race for the 8th spot. Isaiah Thomas has been leading the Celtics, and now you got Kemba on the Hornets. And look at Whiteside. Treyberg's got to have a better game than this. He's been shooting terrible. We only have a 1-point lead. This could go down to the wire. It really could. I don't want to force. I really don't want OT to happen. Look at Whiteside cutting to the rim. Okafor playing no defense. And actually, the Sixers didn't even use Okafor in the last 2 overtimes. Okafor had a pretty solid game. I didn't really see his highlights in the beginning of the game, but they regulated him to the bench. He hasn't been getting the late time minutes that you think a rookie would get, especially on a team like that. They really used Nerlens Noel at the ending of that game. And Nerlens Noel, man, he had some crazy blocks in that game at the end. He had some great rebounds and some great offensive putbacks. And really, I thought we would have seen more Jahlil Okafor in that game. Since he's a rookie, you might as well put him in the game because he is your leading franchise goal, right? So not seeing him in the game is kind of weird, honestly. I don't understand Kristaps Porzingis not being in the game because the Knicks are trying to actually get into the playoffs, and we actually have some other players on the team that could fill up that role that Kristaps Porzingis may not be able to do in the late games like that because he's in foul trouble and because he got hurt yesterday. But not seeing Jahlil Okafor is kind of weird to me. I mean, that is your first round draft pick, and you had the 2nd pick in the NBA draft, I believe. Yeah, they did. So not seeing him play, it's just a weird decision. But anyways, we're lucky to get that win. If we had lost to the Sixers, I was about to lose my head. But we can't lose this game. We're losing by 1 point now. They got the ball. See if we can play some defense. Carly Stein's got the perimeter. Give me that steal. Up the court. Aaron Aflalo. Back to CJ McCollum. We had to bring in the bench in. The starters are tired. Look at the starters. Still don't have any energy. How did they get tired so fast? Maybe that was the problem I was talking about in my previous videos. Because nobody has any stamina in the starting lineup except Carmelo Anthony. Which is crazy. But look at this. CJ McCollum. Wide open again. He's cold. I don't know why. He's got the 3-point symbol. And now he's out probably. Good defense. There we go. Aflalo actually had 25 points too. See, Aflalo comes up clutch some games. Some games he just disappears, but most of the games now he's been playing pretty consistent. So shout out to Aflalo. Maybe he comes back next season. Maybe he doesn't. Play some defense. Get the rebound up the court. Shane Larkin Up the court, I see Aaron Aflalo. He's cold, but why is he cold? He's got a nice 3-point shot, and that goes down. This game is all but over. They're playing that full court defense, but Carmelo escapes out of the pocket, looking like Aaron Rodgers. Oh man, and those NFL games, man. If you didn't see them, you gotta go see them again. Packers versus the Cardinals. What a game right there. But what a game for the Knicks right here. Our first game of the season, we win versus the 76ers. Not about hiding for our team. Carmelo Anthony with 18. CJ McCollum off the bench. Locking off the bench. Kobe Bryant, 22 minutes with 10 points. Porzingis getting his shine. Whiteside, 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And you know Trey Burks gotta shoot better, but 4 assists, 3 steals, not too bad.